Let's get into the mind of an alleged killer. And what did his Tinder date have to say about him? Was she scared? Was she creeped out? Let's find out right now. Happy Wicked Wednesday, my Cajun cuties. How are y'all? Yes, it's me, Anne Marie, aka the Cajun Crime Queen from Carrico, Louisiana. Cajun born, Cajun bred, and when I die, I'll be Cajun dead. I hope after this video that y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to press on that notification bell so you never miss a video from this Cajun Crime Queen, Anne Marie. I hope y'all have a beverage. I hope y'all have a snuggle partner or a snuggle fur partner. Those are the best. Oh, I love animals. God, just love them. I love them. But before we begin today's video, I just want to give a shout out to In Hollywood Land on TikTok. That is their name, and they sent over this beautiful Marilyn Monroe sweatshirt. Y'all, this sweatshirt feels like butter. It's so soft. Oh my God, just to feel it, it's amazingly soft. I washed it several times. It doesn't peel, it doesn't come off. It's just wonderful. So y'all go into TikTok, and it's called In Hollywood Land, and y'all tell them that Anne Marie sent y'all. Okay, today we're going to be talking about part 3 of Bryan Christopher Kohberger. Yes, he's on my mind. He's on my mind. He's going to be on my mind a lot until that trial starts in June of 24. Now, everything I talk about in this video is public knowledge. Go form your own opinion, do your own research. I'm giving y'all my opinion. And remember, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Now, did the suspect know Kaylee, Madison, Xana, and Ethan? Or did he not know them? We just don't know. But we do know they were the victims of a very brutal attack. And police believe that, gosh, the suspect stalked the victims for months. Even going back to August 21st, his phone pinged around the area 12 times. Now, like I said in my last video, it could be by chance. The suspect, Bryan Christopher Kohberger, could have known someone around the area. He could have known one of the victims. We just don't know. But I'm curious to find out when that trial starts. How did these 4 beautiful, innocent, young students become the victims of a horrible, brutal, I can't even put into words how brutal this murder was. But how did they get into the middle of this attack? Why? What happened? And in my opinion, I think there was only one target, and the other 3 died by chance because they were there and because they could have been potential witnesses. We just don't know. But before we think about how and why these murders occurred, the first thing we have to do is get into the mind of a killer, which is very difficult. But I'm going to break down for y'all exactly what I mean when I say we have to get into the mind of a killer. Because people like me, people like you who have never committed a crime, we don't know how the mind works. We don't know who the Ted Bundys are, the Jeffrey Dahmers. You know, we don't know what happened in their mind that they think that this is okay. But police have searched the suspect's apartment and his office at Washington State University. But what did they find? Police say the suspect may have looked up brutal or other brutal killings by stabbing and how not to get caught. Now, did police find this in the suspect's apartment or office? We just don't know. Police believe that the suspect may have stalked the 4 victims for weeks before the murder. Police also believe this wasn't random, and there was only one victim. Now, I do believe that. I do believe that there was only one victim. I do believe that this wasn't a random killing, y'all. I mean, it could happen. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I mean, you never know. But I highly doubt this was just someone, you know, just trucking down the street and just saw a house and said, oh, let me break in real quick, murder everybody, and then just leave. No. I do not think that. I think that this person was, you know, all in black with a mask and walked into this house to look for one individual, and 4 ended up dying. And how did he leave a surviving roommate? Was there just no time? Did the suspect think, oh, I have to get out of here? Or did he even spot the surviving roommate? Did he see her? I kind of feel, in my personal opinion, if he did see her, would he leave her there alive after murdering several other people? Only time will tell. Based on everything I know about this crime and this attack, I think that Xana and Ethan died by chance. They were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I do think that the suspect, or whoever committed these crimes, was obsessed with one person in the house. Now, allegedly, the suspect followed Xana, Madison, and Kaylee on social media. And a source allegedly told people that there was multiple images on the suspect's phone of one of the victims, and that he repeatedly messaged one of the victims. This is all alleged. Do I believe so? Yes. I think whoever committed these crimes was trying to get to one victim, and that one victim maybe have just been dismissing him, like, I don't want anything to do with you. So he became even more mad and more upset and said, I'm going to go to their house and commit this crime. We don't know. But we do know that the surviving roommate, Dylan, heard the first noises on the 3rd floor, which was Madison and Kaylee's bedroom. That's where their bedrooms were located. And a lot of people tell me all the time, but Anne Marie, how would he know where the victims' bedrooms are if he had never been in the house and he didn't know the victims like that? Well, it's easy. This is all my opinion. Sweet little Madison Mogan, her favorite color was pink. I think that's just darling. My youngest daughter, her favorite color is pink. I think it's awesome. She had these beautiful pink cowboy boots. Beautiful. I love them. They were pink and rhinestones. Oh, they were so pretty. Her dad even said she had a birthday party that was filled with pink, and everybody had to wear pink, or she would get, you know, like, oh, why you not wearing pink? Why you not wearing pink? She just loved the color. Madison put those pink cowboy boots in her windowsill. So you see them from the street, or whoever's looking, you see that. You see her pink cowboy boots. And if the suspect did follow the girls on social media, he would have seen that Madison posted pictures of her wearing those boots. Yo, how innocent is that? How innocent. You think by putting your boots, your beautiful pink boots, in your room on your windowsill so you can show everybody how much you like pink and show these beautiful boots would lead to maybe a murder? That's just so crazy to me. But this is all alleged. And if he was following the victims, well, the girls, on social media, don't y'all think as soon as the suspect committed these crimes, he would get rid of any type of evidence? He's a criminology student. He has his master's in criminal justice. Don't y'all think he would be smart enough to hurry up and get rid of any type of evidence? Yes or no? Maybe not. Maybe he said, well, I'm just going to leave that right there. We don't even know if he really followed any of these victims, but allegedly he did. The police believe that the suspect showed up months before the crime happened. He was lurking around the house. But, like I said earlier, could he have known someone at the house? His phone pinged on August 21st for the first time, which is almost 3 months before the murders, and 12 times after that. Now, behind 1122 King Road is an apartment complex. And behind the apartment complex, if he was around that area, where you can get out and stand, you can see Madison's room, Kaylee's room, the kitchen, and the living room. So was he out there stalking them? Was he lurking around? Y'all, the thought to me of someone just getting out their car and lurking at my window, and the night of the murder. His phone allegedly pinged from 10:30 to 11:30 the night of the crimes around the area. Was he looking? Was he visiting someone? If there's a whole apartment complex behind their house, he could have known somebody there. But don't y'all think that person would have came out and said, look, this is my friend. He was at my house, which is near their house. Maybe someone did come forward and we just don't know. We don't know anything right now. But we do know that police obtained, the suspect's cell phone records. They had a search warrant for his house, his office at Washington State University. They were looking for things. And remember, police, when they're searching for things, can only obtain things having to do with the crime. So they're not going to go in and take somebody's dog. They have to only look for things pertaining to the crime. They allegedly, they did find 3 receipts in the suspect's apartment, 1 for Walmart and 2 for Marshall's. We also know that a source came out and said that they had seen the suspect at the student union in Idaho University. Is that weird? No, but it is weird when he went to a whole nother college like Washington State University. Was he meeting someone there? Did he know someone there? But she did, or whoever saw him there said that he would sit down and stare at a table. He would just sit at a table and stare at you. And when you noticed him staring at you, he wouldn't look away. He would just keep staring, like he wanted you to know that he was looking at you. God, that's creepy. That's scary, that's creepy, especially if you're sitting alone at a table. Whew. We do know that Walmart sells fixed blade K-bar knives. And we do know that a K-bar knife sheath was found near one of the victim's bodies. And the suspect had his DNA on the knife sheath that was found by the victims, allegedly. We don't know everything yet. But we do know that the medical examiner said that the 4 victims were stabbed with a fixed knife. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? And did he even use that knife that was supposedly in the knife sheath? Did he use a different knife to throw people off? I don't know. I just don't know. And it was also said that the suspect looked up killings and even conducted a survey about how to get away with it and how to do this and what was your goal. But the defense can say he was a criminology student. He had his master's in criminal justice. This is what he looks up. And y'all know me. My name is Anne Marie. I've been obsessed with true crime since I was the age of 4 when I watched Forensic Files. So, do I look up stuff? Absolutely. No question. Am I a murderer? Absolutely not. I can't even hurt a fly. But he could have been doing this research for something else and just being curious. He's a criminology student. He likes the crime. He likes crime. He likes criminal justice. Now, let's discuss the suspect's Tinder date in 2015. A girl by the name of Haley, she's a nurse now, she met the suspect, Bryan Christopher Kohberger, on Tinder in 2015. They both were majoring in psych at Pennsylvania universities. It looks like they had a lot in common, so they decided to go out. They went to the movies, and after they went to the movies, the suspect asked Haley if he insisted. He said, let me walk into your dorm. She said, okay. He walked in the dorm with her and proceeded to tickle her and laugh and cut up. And she would be like, stop, what are you doing? No. And he would be like, I'm not doing anything. She found it weird, but y'all, they're 21. You know, when we're that age, 21, of course we're going to try to flirt and tickle and laugh and kind of push up on someone. We were all that age. So that's kind of innocent flirting, yes, but it could feel different to someone else. She was so aggravated with him and so scared that she went into the bathroom and pretended to throw up so he would be grossed out and leave. He did leave. And after he left, he sent her a message an hour later saying, you have good birthing hips. Do I find that weird? Yes. But a 21-year-old could be just trying to say that he liked his date's hips. He liked the way that she was built. And he didn't know how to say it, so he just said that word thinking that was appropriate. You have good birthing hips. I don't know. But she considers herself lucky because she said he was a very odd man, the suspect, Bryan Christopher Kohberger. Now, I want to discuss Dylan, the surviving roommate, who said that she saw someone in the house wearing all black and had a mask on with bushy eyebrows. She stood there frozen in shock, turned around, locked her bedroom door, and went to sleep. And the cops were notified 8 hours later. For a 20-year-old, yes, that might be normal. For a 40-year-old, I know that if I heard noises and I open my door and I see some person all in black with a mask on, I'm calling the police because I know this person doesn't belong here. But if I'm living in a party house, they always had parties, they have having fun, they were living the college life, just like normal students do. So people were in and out of that house constantly, hundreds, thousands. So did Dylan say to herself, I know this person doesn't belong here or live here, but could this person have been here to see one of my roommates and I just don't know them? So I'm not going to call the police. I heard noises, but was my mind playing tricks on me? She is going to blame herself for the rest of her life. But for a 20-year-old kid, anything could go through their mind. For a 40-year-old, we gotta know that person doesn't belong here. Who is this person in my house? It can happen. And a lady by the name of Alana, who went to Buffalo University, had the same kind of incident. Back in 1992, she was living in a sorority house with her 4 sorority sisters, and a rapist went in, attacked one of her roommates brutally, and left. She said that she woke up hearing noises, that she saw evidence of a break-in. She actually said that she saw blood, but she didn't call the cops. She did not notify the cops. She just convinced herself that everything was okay and went back to sleep and called the cops 6 hours later. Now, I really think if I saw blood and I saw evidence of a break-in, I would call the police. But I'm not 20. I'm not living in a sorority house. I don't know what goes on in a sorority house. I wasn't never in a sorority. So this could have been normal, or she thought maybe her mom was playing tricks on her. So it can happen. But they can't beat themselves up for the rest of their life. They can't say now, God, 20 years ago, what was I thinking? Why did I call the police right away? How did I let all of this happen? You know, so we don't know what Dylan was thinking, but we do know that she feels bad. Y'all know she feels terrible about what happened to her roommates while she was in that house, and that she should have called police earlier. My final thought, y'all know I always come to y'all with my final thought. My final thought is that they have crucial evidence against the suspect, Bryan Christopher Kohberger. But we all know that the defense will squash it and will say something else that he was doing that justifies what he was doing. We just don't know. There could be evidence that shows that he's not guilty. There could be evidence that he is guilty. It is up to the jury to decide if the suspect, Bryan Christopher Kohberger, is a cold-blooded killer or an innocent man. We just don't know. That's why I'm looking forward to the trial that supposedly starts in June of 2024. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope that y'all like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press on that notification bell so y'all never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. And remember to stay safe always. Always be aware of your surroundings. Always know what's going on. And if you ever need anything, y'all can message me, ask me questions, send requests. I'm here. And I want to thank y'all so much for all y'all support and y'all love and watching me and subscribing and listening to my stories. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be here today. And I just want to tell y'all I love y'all all very much. And I hope y'all have a good night and a good weekend. Bye.